Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to come on and share some projects I made with with some of the dies from the August release from KSCraft. I will link all of the dies that I used down below in the description box. They'll be linked to the KSCraft AliExpress site. You could always check their Amazon store to see if these products are there as well. I'll take some measurements, show you other things I used. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so I made like a Christmassy project. I used 4 of the new die sets in one project, so I thought I would just jump on with this one project. So the first one, the base of this project, uses this die set, and this is called the A2 Frame Shadow Box. So it comes with everything here. It's very easy to put together. However, Hannah did make a tutorial in case you want a little bit of guidance, so I will link her tutorial down below. And the really fun thing about this die set is there are so many possibilities for how to put it together. There are a few examples on the product page, so you could check those out. I made it one way. There are, like I said, other ways too. So the main die is this one, and this is an A2 sized rectangle, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then it comes with a layering rectangle that's stitched. And then this is an outline die, so you I'll show you. You cover the top of the shadow with this, like the shadow box part. And these are the 2 sides, the short side and the long side of the box, to make it into a shadow box, because the shadow box gives some depth to it. There are these extra rectangles, smaller rectangles. I didn't use these, but they are there. This is a layering piece for this piece. Cover that reindeer up for now. These are like banner strings, and these are the different banners. So it comes with, let's say that's 20 pieces. There's 10 that are like this shape, this like traditional, like looks like a jeans pocket kind of shape, and then this is like a regular banner shape, and they all have stitch detailing. And then it comes with every single letter too, so you can make a banner with like different letters on it. I did do that. I thought that was adorable. So before we move on to that, I wanted to show you the next die set, because this is on the front. This is called the Cute Reindeers. So I think you get both sizes. I'm not quite sure. It might be you get the large or the small set, but there are 2 for each. This is the small set. So there's one facing one way. Well, it'll be facing the other way when you die cut it, and one facing the other way. So it comes with lots of different little layering pieces, not too much. It's not like crazy paper piecing. And you don't have to use them all either. It comes with the face embossed, and the mouth is cut out, so that makes it really easy. It does come with the nose piece too, so it does really make a very cute reindeer. All right, and then the paper collection that I'm using is one from Hobby Lobby from last year, but I believe it's available this year as well. This is called Yuletide Cheer. I did pick up the stickers this year. These are new, I'm pretty sure, this year. To go with it. So I did use a few of those in my project. Okay, so here it is, and it is an A2 size shadow box. So I made mine into kind of like a Christmas theme, since there are Christmas dies in this release, but you can use it for, any kind of occasion, of course. And it's a 1/2 inch thick, so it can fit lots of goodies inside. So like I mentioned, it is A2 size, so it is about 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And this is is this a smaller? No, this is a larger reindeer facing the left. Isn't she so cute? So yeah, I didn't have to draw or paper piece those eyes and eyelashes. The mouth cuts out. I did put a black glitter piece behind it, so it would just look like an open mouth there. You could make it pink or whatever you want. You don't even have to do anything. I used the paper that I use for this. I download from Etsy. If you want to know what that is, just let me know. But it comes with I think it's like 100 colors of this heart paper. And I did some ink blending around it just so you could see more of a contrast for the edges of it. So it comes with the antler layering pieces. The head is a layering piece that I did pop up on a little bit of foam tape. It comes with the pieces to make the collar and the bells. I used white glitter paper. And then these 2 are stickers from that Yuletide Cheer collection from Hobby Lobby. And then that's the paper also from that. And then I used my white glitter paper to just make like a snowbank. I have this like curved edge in my stash that I do use quite often, especially for snow. And white glitter paper that doesn't have color is really nice for snow, I think. So isn't that cute? And then, well, let me just show you the side. There is not a layering piece for the spine of this, but I just cut a strip of paper and put it on there. And actually the spine does not come with the box. Hannah in her tutorial just gives the measurements for how to cut that out. Very, very easy. And then that's the back of my box. I use the same paper, and my friend Tony made these for me. Thank you, Tony. So I put that on there. Okay, so I added a Velcro dot right on the edge, and when you open it up, it looks like this. So I made a cute little scene there. If you wanted to make it a shaker, you could. It would be super easy to do. Just put some acetate down before you put these top layering pieces on top of your box, and you'll have a shaker. And it's 1/2 inch thick, so you could add like really big chunky shaker bits. You know, sometimes we can't add things because they're just too big, but like even if you wanted to add like things like this, which I never know what to do with because they're just too big for a normal shaker, you could put it in something like this. So you could go crazy with your shaker, but I just made mine a cute little scene. This is a little snowman, and this also comes, also came out this month, and this is part of the Snowman mini album. So I didn't take the big snowman out, but it looks just like the little one there. The little one is on, what die set do I have that on? Hang on one second. Okay, sorry, it was under my reindeer. So this is just like a mini bonus snowman that comes with the Snowman mini album. And it seems like it's all the same pieces that are in the mini album, just smaller. So again, some more paper piecing, but nothing too difficult. And actually, I like to do a little bit of paper piecing because I just love the finished product, especially when it's going to be like a focal point of your project. Just take the time to do some paper piecing, and you'll be glad that you did. So all of these pieces came with the die set, except for this candy cane that came with the chipboard stickers from Hobby Lobby, another chipboard sticker. This little gingerbread came from Hobby Lobby also. I just hauled these recently. These are new this year, these little acrylic gingerbread guys. So I just glued him in there. He had popped up on a couple layers of, you can't even see it, but a couple layers of thick foam tape so it would stick out a good amount. And then here is the little banner that I made. So I cut out the letters Noel and used some like metallic silver paper for the string part, and then just some turquoise paper and white glitter paper for the letters. And the string part does come with 3 different sizes, so you know you can make it go all the way across if you want, just a shorter banner. I think I used the middle section, the middle size. So yeah, just adds another like layer to your project. And then over here on the left, these words come from another new die set called the 2026 Bold Christmas Words. And these are them, and they all come together. There's believe, cheer, Noel, holiday, bright, and blessed. And what's great about these is all of the letters are stuck together, so you don't have to like individually paper piece those. So those come together very, very quickly. So I cut them out of that same white glitter paper. I also cut them out of some pink foam just to give them some depth, and so you could see the hint of color peeking through the sides. And I use that turquoise mist paper, basil turquoise mist for the shadows. So let's take some measurements. I didn't do that reindeer. I'll do that. I'll go back to that. It's about 2 7/8 across, the word holiday. And then it is about 1.5 inches, a little bit less than that, top to bottom. And then I added a piece of ephemera. This comes from, I think it's crepe paper, mittens, and mistletoe. I just wanted to put something here that you could write on. And I couldn't make it like too dimensional because then it would mess this up when you close it. That's why the words holiday cheer, they're kind of like in the center so it doesn't come into contact with the edges of the box. So just something to consider when you're putting yours together. I thought that was a bug for a second. Oh God, no. It was just like a fuzzy or something. So yeah, so this spine that I made here does not come with the die set, but like I said, Hannah gives you the measurements. It's just a 1/2 inch by, you know, the length of the box, and then you put 1/4 inch glue flaps on each side. So very, very simple to do. It's good that you don't need a die for it, and it keeps the cost of the die set down. And not everybody's going to make something like this either. One of Hannah's examples is to have a shadow box on both sides, so that was super cool. But I just have it on the one side. I thought it'd be nice to, you know, just put something else over here. So let's measure this little snowman guy. This is the mini snowman. He's about 3 inches tall and 2 1/4 inches wide. So I haven't obviously put together the mini album yet, but that'll be bigger for sure. So then when you close it up, it just looks like that. And you can put any kind of closure on here. You don't have to put a closure. I just wanted to keep it covered, or, you know, keep it secure. What would be really nice is if you put, I didn't have the forethought to do this, but you could put a magnet here and then maybe put one under this little shadow box side before you glue it all together, and that way it would just snap automatically and you wouldn't even see the magnet here. So maybe if I make this again, I'll put a magnet under there and see how that works. But let's measure the reindeer. Again, this is the bigger reindeer. So he is about 3 3/8 top to bottom. And then side to side, let's go with 2 3/8. So yeah, cute size, embossed details. These are also paper piece details, the little like feet parts, and yeah, just adorable. So I think that's all I wanted to share with you about this project. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Everything will be linked down below. Hannah's video too for how to put this together will be linked down below. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.